Hello and welcome to CPM course on how to create a CAS sheet in CPM. Today we will go over the main things that should be brought in to the CPM files prior to creating a CAS sheet. First, when you open CPM, it will look like this. You have to put your project number in. For this training, we're just going to use GP 25, TAC 123. The project title is training for this episode, but it would be for any projects. I'm going to leave the key factor of availability factor at 0.75 and the mandate equivalent at 1.125. You can change this to whatever your base order or deployment order says for debt or main body or here in home port. The unit I'm going to use is NMCP1. Debt ABCC. Location Gulfport, Mississippi. Lead element, you can be a squad since we're in unit of actions. So we'll put first squad. Start date, we'll set it up for a month from now. So we'll say October 20th of 25. Now, that's all the data you need to start creating a CAS sheet. Now, some other areas. If you go to utility, this is where we can start setting up crew. So for here, we could do our resource list, which is the size of our crew. We'll just select one. We know we're going to have a builder. Are they skilled, unskilled? So we'll say this is skilled. The rate, BU. The rank, we're going to say E5. Then we're probably going to put another builder because we always have more than one. This one we're going to say unskilled because this builder may have just came out of A school where they're skilled but they're really not proficient. Construction electrician. Skilled, CE, UT, unskilled, YO, SW. So that's just an example of some of the rates that we have in our resources. So you have to save your resources. This way they'll be available when you start building your CAS sheet. We'll get further into the crew roster, crew assignments later on in another lesson. So this is all we have to do for now. So now you can close, come back here. We can also upload a BOM if we need to. That'll be in section 3. Let's say we did our MTO and now we want to put a BOM in our project. So you would find your BOM that you would like to use. Right now I have a training example. You put it in, you upload it, import complete, And there you go. Then you close this, and now you're pretty much set to start creating your CAS sheet, which is in section 2, construction activities, and we can go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to add a CAS sheet. I'm not going to start with move in. Everybody should know how to do a move in CAS sheet. There's not much data on there, so I wanted to kind of show you the features by utilizing a different CAS sheet. The CAS sheet I'm going to use is placing your formwork. So we're going to say here we are placing formwork for some type of pad, whether it be a canopy, whatever. So you're going to use your master activity number of concrete. You're going to do concrete. You're going to do your number 310, concrete forming and accessories. Your sequence number you can change to whatever you want, all the way up to 99. Right now we're just going to leave it 0, but you could change the title to placing formwork. Okay, your description of work, you can have your description of work already done and in a Word document, and you can always copy and paste it from another location. So let me go ahead and get a file to make it a little easier. We'll talk about how we can bring them all in at a different time. So we can go ahead and do a description of work. Alright, so this is placing formwork for footers. Okay, your method of construction. Again, if you already have it on a Word document, you can bring it in. If you want to check your different things. And then right now we're just going to say our comments is NA. Oops. Sorry, that's what happens if you hit Control N. It will close, or shift over. NA, prepared by BU to CB for this training, and it's checked by BU1 can do. Alright, so once you're done all this, you'll hit Save CAS Sheet, and you'll start seeing some more options show up. We're going to go ahead and stop right there, and in the next video we will go through the other tabs of this list. So stay tuned. Welcome back. This video is part 2 of inputting a CAS sheet into CPM. In the first video, we went over the general information and main data. Now we are going to start working on the tabs on top for our CAS sheets. So after we fill out the main data, we hit Save CAS Sheet. The options come up here. This does not require work elements or anything else. If you hit this, it becomes a duration. It will say, are you sure you want to make this duration? You hit yes, and now you can't add anything on this. What a duration or milestone will help you with is this a contractor or not a contractor? If it's work we're doing, then we don't have to necessarily use it as a duration. This will mostly be for HVAC, fire suppression, anything else that's out of our control. You can put that it's going to be done by others. You would write down here, being done by contractor. And then you could put the number of days it's going to take for that contractor to complete the task. Whether it's 45, 60 days, 2 weeks, 1 week. You can use that. If it's a milestone, then you leave it at 0. And your milestone could be like, this is where we're going to turn over. That's where turnover starts. This is when we're going to start the project back up. Just milestones are things like that. If you are putting in here for informational purposes, you need to order concrete or order something else, you can create that by using this little mark here. Alright, so since we're doing this, we are going to take it and put it back as a regular CAS sheet so we can work on work elements. So now you would add work elements. So for this one, we can go to division 03. So you would come here. You can just use your scroll or use the arrow, however you want. You go to section 3 and you start looking for your work elements that you're using. So for instance, this one is going to be continuous wall with plywood. So as you see, there's a bunch of them from the NTRP. So we're going to do plywood forms. So we have the continuous plywood one use. Even though it says one use, we all know we could use plywood multiple times. So you just highlight it. Hit add selected work element. The next window pops up. Your multiplier, if you change it from 1, a pop-up is going to happen and it's going to ask you to justify why you're changing it from 1. This happens every time you change the multiplier. It's going to ask you to give a justification. 1 is the default. So we're just going to leave it at 1 for right now. Quantity is in square footage. So for this particular one, we have 616 square feet. We hit save and it populates. After we get into monitoring a project, we'll start going into how we get the project started and how this percentage comes about. But right now we're just concentrating on creating this CAS sheet. So after you see we put this data in here, now it tells us an estimated man hour, estimated man day, estimated duration, and this is based off of no crew or resource right now. And then percent complete and expended man days. So now let's say you know your resources already, like we did. We put some in. So you should be able to should be able to select it, but we'll come back to it. You don't always have to put your crew right up front. There's many different ways to put your crews in. So let's add some tools. Okay, so we know we need some toolkits. We know mostly our builders are doing this, so we kind of know we need our carpenter kits. So we can use carpenter tools for 4 people. So NMCB, add it, quantity, we're going to just say 1, and this is a TOA item, and is it long lead? No. Now safety is if you have to order safety items for this kit, or this kit has items that safety takes out that needs to be checked continuously, you may have to request it from safety. So let's do 2 more. We'll say the carpenter power tools cordless. Oh, you have to hit save. Once you select, you can select them all and then hit save. I mean, select them all and then do everything. Like this next one, we'll do carpenter's kit and let's say survey equipment. Okay, you can hit that and you can see it shows you all. So then we want one TOA, maybe we don't want to get it out non-TOA, long lead, no, is it safety? Not particularly for this. So now you'll hit save, everything will save, and then we can move on to equipment. Equipment, we have pretty much all the equipment listed. There is a few exceptions that may not be in here. The different size buckets may not be in here for loaders or backhoes. If that's not in there, then you can always do a custom equipment. You can pretty much do custom on all this. Like here, custom toolkit. You'll do the description, quantity, non-TOA, and it will show up. Okay. We don't have any of that. We have all the tools. So now we go to equipment. And since we're placing forms, we may not need any equipment. Okay, so but we can add one. Let's say we need just a backhoe. Right? We can come in here and we type in backhoe. Half a cubic yard. Quantity, we'll just want 1. Do we need an operator? Yes or no? We'll say yes. And is it long lead item? No. It is if we're renting equipment, but not really if we have it in our TOA. Alright, next we'll go to our material list. So material list, there's 2 different ways. Alright, you have your master activity material list, which we can go through concrete. We can go back into concrete. We have the different types of concrete. You go back up, you have brackets, deck system, grout, keyway, manhole, prefabbing, reinforce, stakes, tests, ties, all the different, so if we go to form, we have it column, corner, flexible, material, plastic, anything like that. And then when you even click further, it will say for rounded, moisture resistant. You can always go back here, click on form. You should be able to click column. There we go. So we click form, we can go all the way back to beginning a form and pick something different. Straight standard 2-inch with base with 10 gauge. Metal forms. So we'll just say we're using metal forms this time. All right. So this is your metal form. We add it. We can say we need a quantity of 10. When do we need it by? Well, we need it by the start of the project or the start of this activity. And then you can save it from here. But then you can also, is it quoted, on order, received, issue, what date did it get on station, is it a long lead item, is it part of our 30, 60, 90 requirements. Now the other way you could go is if you have that BOM, right? Oh, I'm sorry, save. If we have our BOM that we imported, we can come here and select what we have, but you have to have it in the CPM BOM format. If it's not in that BOM format, you will not be able to select anything. Okay, it has to be in that BOM format. It is in every CPM program. We have a download for that BOM template. All right. Now this is going to cover the last 4 tabs here that we just did. 4 or 5 tabs. We're now going to get into the safety and quality control and environmental plan, and that's going to be on the part 3 of constructing a CAS sheet.